These are the new Meta Ray-Ban glasses that I just got. Nah, just kidding. These are just my normal Ray-Ban sunglasses. Anyways, even though I don't have the Meta Ray-Ban glasses yet, I did spend an unbelievable amount of time doing research on them to make a good purchasing decision. Long story short, after a lot of deliberation, I've decided not to get them, but probably not for the reasons that you think. So in this video, I'll chat about everything that I learned through my hours and hours of research last night, and that way maybe it'll help you guys also decide if it's worth purchasing for you. First of all, I guess a bit of background. One of the reasons why I decided to look at this is normally I use prescription glasses and I need them to see, and I do have some Ray-Ban sunglasses that are pretty nice. I also had Ray-Ban prescription glasses before I smashed them during a soccer match. So now I just have these pretty generic non-designer brand prescription glasses that I use day to day. To be honest, I feel like the non-designer brand glasses, as long as you get a pretty good lens, and I got like a pretty nice thin lens, it is significantly cheaper, and I feel like the quality is about the same as a designer brand. I know this is a pretty controversial opinion, but that's just how I feel about it, comparing that to my Ray-Ban sunglasses and the Ray-Ban glasses that I've had for many, many years. Now, one of the reasons why I was thinking about getting the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, which might be the case for a lot of people who are working, is a lot of us have insurance that gives us a certain amount every 2 years, or whatever the amount of time depending on your insurance is. And for me, it was $350 that I can spend on any prescription glasses every 2 years. And I already have these glasses, and I wanted to get glasses that were really nice and provided something different. In addition to that, these glasses are super cheap, but also they have these magnetic clip-ons that are really easy and convenient to turn them into sunglasses. And because of that, I was looking for some different features within the glasses that I wanted. So that's why I started looking at the Ray-Ban Metas. This was probably a long introduction, but that's why I started looking at these for hours and hours on end yesterday. Probably not the greatest use of my time, but a couple of things. First thing is, how do they feel being worn? Now, I read a ton of reviews, watched a ton of YouTube videos, and the general consensus is that it's actually decently comfortable. It's kind of like a normal pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses, except maybe a little bit heavier on the side, but still quite decently lightweight from all of the reviews that I've met. However, sunglasses are typically a bit bulkier than prescription glasses. What people have said is that if you're used to wearing sunglasses all the time or wearing glasses, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And I'm just going to pull up the weight here. Yeah, the Ray-Ban Meta glasses weigh between 48 grams to 50 grams, which is only 5 grams heavier than the traditional Ray-Ban Wayfarer sunglasses. All right, moving on. How do they look? Well, they are Wayfarer sunglasses, so if you like this type of style for your sunglasses, then you're going to be totally okay with the Ray-Ban Meta glasses as well. And people have said that as sunglasses is okay, but as prescription glasses indoors, just expect it to seem a little bit bulkier than your normal day-to-day prescription glasses. That's totally fine by me as well. So for me, that's not really a deal breaker. Next, battery life. 4 to 5 hours of battery life, which is surprisingly pretty good. Especially because if you bring your case with you, you can charge it by placing the glasses into the case and directly charging it through USB-C. And in 20 minutes, it charges from 0 to 50%. So honestly, I feel like the battery life is not going to be an issue. Even if you use camera and audio streaming for video, the battery life lasts up to 1 hour. Now, you might not get an all-day use that you typically will get for a phone. But again, for a new product like this, that's not something that I'm expecting. Just being able to use it with that battery life and having the opportunity to charge it, I actually don't think it will be a huge issue on day-to-day use. I could be wrong on that though, because now that I think about it, I never take these glasses off because they're my prescription glasses. So on day-to-day use, it might be difficult for me to charge it because I need them to be able to see. But I guess if you're just using it as sunglasses, in particular, I don't think battery life will be as much of a concern for you. And finally, this is the most important part and what kind of is the key factor that makes or breaks it for me. And that's shooting video with these glasses. Now, I think for me, at least, the most interesting feature, especially as a YouTuber, is to be able to shoot video with these glasses. Previously, you could only shoot up to 60 seconds. Now with the software update, you can shoot up to 3 minutes maximum for any video clip that you would like, which to me is not a problem at all. For me, at least, what I'm thinking the uses for these glasses are is that if you want to capture a moment and you don't have your phone with you, like going to the lake, or in any type of circumstance where you want to be hands-free and you just want to capture everything first person, I feel like 3 minutes is more than enough to get any type of shot that you want. This is where there's a deal breaker. You can only shoot vertical video. I don't understand that because a lot of people, what I've heard is that they just turn their glasses upright so that they can get it into landscape or have it on a little bit of angle so they have it in landscape. It feels like to me a really simple software update. I know that Meta is trying to encourage a lot of these videos being posted on Instagram or being used for social media, but I definitely feel like a lot of people would use these glasses for YouTube. I'm kind of confused on why they wouldn't have these glasses shoot landscape to adhere or support vloggers or that particular demographic where they want to shoot landscape. Because if you do have landscape, I feel like the video quality is good enough to be a competitive product to GoPro, because simply with the convenience, it's a lot easier to be able to record with your glasses without having to like take a GoPro out and mount it on your head, things like that. I feel like definitely the convenience factor there would overweigh any type of video quality discrepancy or difference with a portable handheld device. So that's the first part. The second huge deal breaker is the importing of media from your glasses to your phone. Now, the glasses are supposed to have 32 gigabytes of storage, which means it's held locally inside the glasses. And to be able to transfer them to your phone, you need to connect it to the MetaView app, and then you have to connect the glasses through Wi-Fi, and then there has to be a sync process before you can actually even watch the video or see the images that you've taken. Now, to me, this is a huge deal breaker. One of the main reasons why I want to use these glasses is for a convenience factor, and now you're giving me friction between me taking the shot and me actually being able to see the shot through my phone versus me just grabbing my phone and taking video and being able to see it right away. It's very different to the functionality of the DJI mini drone, because even if you don't get the best quality when it syncs to your phone, you can at least monitor and see the video footage that you get so that you can check to make sure that you've gotten the shot that you want. Whereas for the glasses, you can't even have a preview of that at lower quality. You have to actually try and sync it, which takes time. And definitely keep that in mind if shooting media and being able to have convenience on that is something that you think is really important. The final thing I haven't talked about is regarding AI. To me, it's still a little bit of a gimmick, because you can ask Meta AI to like capture a photo, do certain things. I think those hands-free features are good. But in terms of the AI, I just don't think that the AI features are mature enough to be a useful part or an integral part of these wearables. It's much easier for you to use your phone, take a picture, ask ChatGPT, ask Claude, which have much stronger AI models. Because a lot of times from the use cases that I've seen on YouTube videos, it's limited in a lot of its uses. And a lot of times Meta is like, oh, I don't understand your request. Kind of like a broken Siri in a way. Now, it could get better with an update, but at this point, I wouldn't bank on that being one of the primary features to get these glasses for. Okay, I'm just reading this article right now. They talk about how the new model Ray-Ban Meta glasses coming in the latter part of 2025 will feature an integrated display capable of displaying notifications and responses from Meta's virtual assistant. Earlier this year, Meta previewed its Orion glasses, calling it the most advanced pair of augmented reality glasses. The glasses feature normal-looking lenses into which a virtual layer is projected, allowing users to view 2D and 3D content. The anticipated Ray-Ban Meta glasses are expected to use a similar technology. However, it's a less advanced version just because of cost compared to what they showed in the Orion glasses. Now, that does sound interesting. However, that still sounds like some early generation mumbo jumbo adopter type of thing rather than something that would potentially be useful or be the breakthrough for people to buy these glasses. I honestly think if they're able to release it with longer video capture time, longer video recording, and in particular, at least for me, have it in landscape, I think that for me would be enough for me to purchase those glasses. Those other features sound interesting for a lot of early adopters, but at least for me is not the reason why I would get these glasses. So in conclusion, for me, I'm probably not going to get them. Hopefully in 2025, they have better video features. But before then, I'm just have to make do with these prescription glasses and my magnetic clip-ons. All right, hopefully this is a helpful review. The other thing is that I already have these Ray-Ban sunglasses. So if you are in the market for some sunglasses, I guess that also changes the equation for you. Because technically, if you spend 100 or 200 more, you could technically get all of those features with Meta being able to record video, things like that, because you're in the market for sunglasses anyways. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope this was informative. I figured I spent so many hours doing research on this that I could at least make this into a productive YouTube video. But yeah, let me know if these are glasses that you are looking forward to buying in 2025.